this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying this series, drop a like on the video, that would be tremendous, really helps out the channel. Today, I thought we'd start with Neil Harkin, a man who came in, did a thing last season. This year he's done a little spell out on loan at Halifax Town. They played him on the wing and I brought him back because why are you playing a 6'7" striker on the wing, you mentalists? So yeah, I had a word with them and they were just like, no, we feel that's his strongest position. And I'm feeling like, I feel like your strongest position would probably be not as a manager then. But here we are. So he's back at the club. He's made one substitute appearance in the FA Cup this season and actually did get an assist in that game apparently. I can't even remember when that was. But he has been playing in the under 19s for Northern Ireland, and I guess he'll actually probably have a solid career there. But at the end of the day, he's just one of these players that I think will probably not really fulfill that much of his potential. Then again, there's a lot of greens about him, so he might be a solid player for this level. But I think at the very least, right, we signed him for 5k. I think at the very least, he's probably going to make us some money when he eventually does leave the club. And that's my kind of plan for every single signing, essentially. Right then, we've got 5 games left of the season, and you're going to see them all! Just only 2 of them in today's episode. However, we've had a youth intake, and this one's a bit better. So unfortunately, it happened so early that I couldn't actually stop my assist, stop them from signing the players, essentially. So these are all the players that didn't exactly make the cut. Interesting, there's a guy called Twan van Gessel. So, I mean, make of that what you will, but I've written down the names of the good ones. First of which is goalkeeper Paul Keeble, who has come through our youth academy this season. 4.5, sort of, you know, around about this sort of, it's a solid one. We haven't got any 5-star players, unfortunately. They're all around this kind of area. So that's a bit of a shame. But I still think there's some solid players in there. He's got good determination, a fairly determined personality makes sense with that. I think Paul Keeble could be a reasonably solid keeper, to be honest. What's his passing? Like 4. So he's not exactly going to be playing it out from the back too much for us. He's decently tall. He's got good physical stats for a 16-year-old. I think Keeble, pretty solid lad, this one. Next up is young English striker Anthony Jones. In fact, they were all rated, the players I'm showing you now were all rated at 3 stars plus 1 black star. Keeble's actually gone up in estimation. So that's interesting. But yeah, Anthony Jones was another one, a striker. Only has 7 finishing though. Good determination, fairly loyal personality, good-ish dribbling for a 16-year-old. But yeah, Anthony Jones, another lad. And you're thinking, wasn't you supposed to be getting a Scottish striker? Yeah, we did. He's just not as good as the others, unfortunately. Here he is. This is the guy, because I checked and it says he's from Stafford. This is Kevin Polworth. This was the striker that they were on about, us having a really decent Scottish striker. And weirdly, he wasn't even the best striker that we got. So I don't know what happened with that. There's a few little issues with his consistency, a few little things here. 17, so he's also older than the other guys and worse. 7 finishing, determination's okay, but he's got much worse dribbling, first touch. He's got all right passing and decent teamwork. But this was the guy, basically, Kevin Polworth. Weirdly worth £16,000, despite, I suppose it's because he's slightly older. I don't know. The point is, he's here, at least. We also got central midfielder John Wright, who was probably the worst of the ones that signed for us permanently, so to speak. Another Scot, interestingly. But, I mean, he's got some okay attributes. Free kicks, good first touch, great teamwork, good determination. Again, good, like, mentals in some areas, but his passing's not amazing, and his vision's very, very poor. For a player that's 5'11", he really doesn't have a lot to offer there either. So, yeah, but there's one other player that I'm actually kind of interested in. And that's this guy. This is Ben Morgan, 16 years old, defensive midfielder. Now, we've wanted a few of those for a little while. Marking is not good. We've got to make that very clear. That's how we normally play. Marking and passing aren't amazing. 11 tackling isn't too bad. He's a very brave player. Okay determination, but good positioning, teamwork, vision. Nice to see. He's 6'3", which is very nice for a defensive midfielder, which I wanted. Not the most mobile of players in there, but good jumping reach, good strength, good balance. I think he might be one of the ones that I'm interested in the most, actually. For the style of football I want to play, he could be one that might have a future here, but I'm just not entirely sure about him either, really. But at least we've got some players worth talking about from the youth intake this year, and that's more than we can say for most of the other seasons. I think next year could be a different story, though, as we've really put money into the youth academy, the recruitment and all that jazz. So I really do want to start seeing some fruits. I want to see a first 5-star region in this save. So we played relegated Bolton, and by golly, did we struggle to... We made this look very, very difficult somehow. Regan Booty, as you can see, was absolutely phenomenal. Chances, passes. This is the Booty we know and love. Tyrese Campbell was excellent on the night, but he probably should have had a hat-trick. Took the lead very early on with this one. Ronnie Coates assisting him, because of course he did. It was the same as always. Ronnie Coates goes to the byline, pulls it back, and there's Campbell with the goal. But then Ron Coates won us a penalty in this game as well, which Tyrese Campbell scored, which was delightful. They also were given a penalty in this game too, which they scored. But then Ron Coates won us a second penalty, and Tyrese Campbell missed it. It's a shame you don't get an assist for winning penalties, because Ron Coates would have 2 assists and he should have had 3 on the night. He's been playing fantastically lately, but we really did make it hard work against a team like Bolton. Then to compound that, we went and lost 1-0 away at Shrewsbury Town. They had 2 shots on target and Ollie Norburn scored 1 of them. Booty again was excellent on the night. 2 chances created, 4 key passes. You'll notice that he really is back in form over the last couple of matches. And it's about time really, because he's really been off the boil lately and we're going to need him for this run-in. But it wasn't enough to see us get anything from this match. We had a couple of little opportunities. Tyrese Campbell missed a 1-on-1, but other than that, a really poor performance, leaving us still in a very comfortable spot, and in fact 12 points clear of Coventry due to stuff going elsewhere, and 9 points in fact ahead of Sunderland with 5 matches to go. I think we are all but promoted. In fact, we could be promoted in today's episode, so that'd be kind of fun. Portsmouth have they've actually got the second best goal difference in this league. If they were just a little bit more consistent, they'd be fantastic right about now. Cambridge United look like they could actually stay up, and that would make me very, very happy. McDonald's look pretty much dead. The others completely up for grabs though. Tyrese Campbell, 25 goals in the league this year. I don't think he's going to hit 30, but he's still done very well. Booty with 10 assists. McGee, most clean sheets, and Booty, if he has a really good final 5 games and Stanislas doesn't perform, there might be the faintest hope that he could still win the average rating charts, but I think it's going to be very unlikely he's going to catch up that amount of points. It's a shame though, because I would have loved to have seen him do it 3 years in a row. But anyway, today, so it's really about who Coventry are playing. They're at home to Oxford. Sunderland host Blackpool. What about Pompey? They host Burton Albion. Damn it, that seems like a type of game that Stanislas could run. So, I'm going to do the selection advice thing again. This is quite useful sometimes, just for rotating players around. I don't think that's really what we want to be doing, though. I do want to start Booty today and have the 3 amigos in the midfield. Everybody else, though, fairly content with that. Always do the bench a little bit differently. Calverwell, Oliver, Burton, Chewich, Walker, Griffiths, and Millen Bars. Okay, seeing a lot more inside forwards being used against us towards the end of the season, so that's interesting. Teams in League 2 rarely used inside forwards. I'm actually recording this. This is the morning of New Year's Eve. I'm going to get this stuff done in the morning because I'm going down to Salisbury this evening for a party. What are you guys doing for New Year? Let me know, even though this would have probably come out after New Year, but there you go. That's your question of the day. What are you doing for New Year? So really, it's just about maintaining the quality that we've put in this season, and I think there's still the outside shot of 100 points, but it's unlikely. I also want to see how Ronnie Coates can do for that. Oh, what a ball from Ron Coates. Campbell's in. He's not going to score. He's not going to score. Yeah. I think some people mistake what I'm saying as every one-on-one should go in. No, but some of them should. I feel like some of them definitely should. And more than do. I feel like when a situation is like that, when they are completely clean through, I struggle to think. I feel like the Ron Coates one in the last episode might count as one of those, but honestly, that's the only one I can even think of. There should be more scored than that. That's it. Takes his man on. He's going to have a little drive here. He loves a long shot. Coates whips it in. Campbell. Oh wow. I don't know how he kept that in, but he did. God, they've given us so many corners in this game. If we don't score one of them, I'll be disappointed. And Akinola finally puts it in the back of the net. Well, there you go. Tunji Akinola scores his 4th of the year. To be fair, they've given us 10 corners in 30 minutes. And Regan Booty will get himself an assist. His 11th assist in the league this year. And that might all but guarantee him a good rating on the night, provided we go on and win the game. And hey, Junior, he's coming for you, buddy. The pressure is just immense on Peterborough at the moment. Dehaney. All the way across for McPhee. Fleming. Oh, good save by Christy Pym. As things stand, I think we'd actually be promoted. Oh, he's nearly done it again. I think we'd actually be promoted if we win this game as things stand. More of the same. Grab a second goal out there. Please get one from open play or something, though. O'Reilly. That's it. A bit more drive about him. Coates. He's got already passed his man, and he's been fouled. I'm sorry. What? Well, he didn't win the ball, did he? I'm going to take this one to the VAR. I do, of course, realise there's limited time in episodes for things like this, but Coatsy, as far as I can tell, is clean through here. Does the defender win the ball? I'm going to go with no. I'm leaning towards no. Maybe Coatsy's made a bigger deal than he should have done, but something tells me no. I feel like we might have been a bit harshly done by that. I know that the match engine doesn't perfectly represent it, but I'm going on what I can see because, you know, we're doing story time here. So for me, I think Coates is a bit hard done by to not get a penalty for that, to be honest. He's so good at winning them in that area as well. But I think he should have definitely had one on that occasion. O'Reilly, Coates. Blackpool now 2-0 up at Sunderland, giving us virtually not only promotion but the title as things stand, thanks to that. Dehaney, he's got to... Oh, he could have found Coates. Oh, now he has. Ron Coates is in again. He's going to shoot. Surely. Good save. I feel like Ron Coates is what Niall McPhee wishes he was. Stephen Walker. Ball in. O'Reilly. Oh, he's hit the post. And Coates couldn't quite get on the rebound. Takes his man on around the side. Chewich! Oh, gets into the spot but can't finish it off. And Coates has picked it up. Uh-oh, defender's in trouble now. Goes past one. Sips it round the side for Matt O'Reilly. Oh, it's a poor touch from Matt O'Reilly. And there's the full-time whistle. Notts County 1, Peterborough 0. I think on another day we probably win this by a bit more. Regan Booty with a 7.2 in the midfield. Pretty solid from him. It's definitely better than he has been. But Tunji Akinola, definitely not man of the match. In fact, Dan Butler was in... Yeah, okay, interesting. Point is, we've got the win. A bit of a struggly one, but we got there in the end anyway. Coatsy, again, I love him. Right, moving on. Surely that means we're champion. No, maybe not. Yeah, we're promoted. For some reason it didn't... Oh, it's because we're not champions, isn't it? That's weird. Initial budget, £3.5 million transfer budget and 83 grand in wages. Okay, so a couple of quick things. Sunderland just lost at home to Peterborough, and that's just handed us the title without even playing. And they might actually struggle to get automatic promotion now, because it's between them and Coventry, and it's going to get very, very tight indeed. Also, I've just made another signing. It popped up in my, like... The scouts actually found a guy. I think I was probably going to have him scouted anyway because he was a regen from, I believe, Barrow. But I noticed that other clubs were interested. Now, we didn't have a lot of information about Scott Fuster at the time. Like, a lot of this was completely unknown. For example, his passing, we didn't know what that was, other than that it was between 11 and 16. And I took a risk on that one. Same with his dribbling, which is also excellent for this kind of age. Got very aggressive. He's decent in terms of his pace. He's agile. We don't know everything about this guy. That's the fact right now. But he's got good, good passing, good vision, good dribbling. A lot to like about him. Good determination. Fairly professional personality. He's joining us for £2,000. But he was wanted by clubs like Hull City and some big sides. So I figured this is probably the kind of deal we just need to get done. So yeah, he's going to be joining us in the summer. Scott Fuster. Obviously, we'll train him to play a bit deeper, but I think this guy could be a really good asset for us. And for £2,000, you can't go wrong. Also, new contract for Ron Coates. He's going to be on like £2 grand a week now, but his agent wanted it and I wanted to keep him. And he was really demanding, but I feel like he's probably worth it because I think he's actually got real potential to be our starting winger next season. We will see. So, lineup. Yep, I'm totally happy with all of that, frankly. Let's go. On the bench, Caldwell, Oliver, Burton, Chewich, Walker, Lely, and of course Ricky Griffiths. It's nice having a settled lineup too. I want the link to form here. I'm surprised it hasn't yet, actually, because I know that there's going to come a time where he just isn't going to be good enough for us in this save, and I want him to become I mean, not that he isn't already, but I want him to really maximise his heroics in the lower leagues in getting us up, basically, as much as physically possible. Can he pull it back? He does find Niall McPhee. All cleared. And Booty! Oh, Fosu. Oh, he's actually taken him on here. Goes a bit too wide, I think. And a great save. Baptiste. Should be... Oh, actually, no, they've pushed away from Logan for some reason. Not sure quite why. If anything, all we've done is give him a chance to come through here. Good tackle. And, oh, wow. Shandon Baptiste has put it in for Oxford United. And that's all come from not pressurising the guy when he gets the ball into the channel. I don't know why they didn't, they gave him way too much space for Logan here, and sure, the danger's a little bit closed off, but you're just allowing them to bring that ball back inside. I mean, that being said, it's still an incredibly good finish from Baptiste. What a goal. Back for Booty. O'Reilly. Coates. Booty, somebody shoot. Oh, Ron Coates. That is an excellent finish from Ronnie Coates. And look who got the assist. It's Regan Booty. That one will definitely help him out in the battle. But Ron Coates, what a fit. We're really doing nice work on the edge of the box here. I was just like, somebody bloody shoot. I thought Coatesy was lining up to do it. Rocks it inside for Booty. Back to Coates. And that is a really nice finish in the bottom corner from Ron Coates. Celebrating his new contract with his third goal of the year. I know it's only his third goal, but he's done a lot this year. I'll be very interested to compare the output of Coates and McPhee this year, because I feel like Coates has absolutely trounced him on that. And now Campbell's through. And he's not going to score. No, he's not, because it's a one-on-one and he's never going to score. Well, 1-1 at half-time. I think we've been pretty solid, and hopefully if we keep on going in the second half, we can continue to be good. Because I think for a few seasons now, we've really struggled to get the best out of that left wing role. And, I mean, still playing well in the process, but I think there's more to have out of this. Maybe an inside forward, maybe try something next year. Maybe some friendlies. Coates. That's a poor ball from Ron Coates, but a really poor clearance. McPhee. O'Reilly. Use that width. Oh, McPhee's in here, and yeah. Coates is going to pick this up, isn't he? Uh-oh. Campbell. Where's the overlap? Campbell's going to go alone, I think. And a good save from Gordinho. Booty to deliver one. Can he pull out something special for us? Akinola clears it, and Campbell... Lee blocked, and it's just an absolute melee in the box there. Well, in the very last stages of this game, Booty's actually... His ratings jumped up to a 7.7. I think he's really been playing some good balls around here, but oh god. Oh, so at least if nothing else, he's going to boost his rating, but it's not been a good performance from us today, to be honest. Brannigan, and now Oxford are in. Logan, and it's into the side netting. We nearly gave them a chance to go in front there, and there we go. Notts County 1, Oxford United 0. Poor from us. That's us being champions, apparently. So we may not have won on the night, but we are definitely champions now. 15 points clear, as Coventry still couldn't really... Did they win? I'm not sure. I think they drew. And Portsmouth lost to Mansfield. So They are doing their best to throw it away as Cambridge United now slip right down into the relegation zone. A 1-point game for Regan Booty, but I think with 3 matches to go, I think it's unlikely, but 12 assists in the league is still quite something for him. Anyway, you know what's happening next episode. It's going to be a fun old time, just us trying to bash some teams to finish off the season, see if Booty can be the best player in the league. I think it's unlikely, but you never know what we're capable of. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode and the fact that we're champions, drop a like on the video, that'd be tremendous. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for some goodies against Doncaster, Sunderland and Lincoln to finish off the season. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, hold your gun, capybara.